Good morning. You're listening to Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jesup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner special. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South First Street right here in Jesup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. And Bob, just when we thought it was over, it may not be.
No, it looks like the polling was dead on, dead heat. It looks like Raphael Warnock and Herschel, neither one can get over 50% plus one, so it looks like it's going to the runoff to December. So got 4 more weeks of that gutter ads.
The gutter ads.
That race is in the gutter. So it's been in the gutter from day one. So it's going to get uglier between now and December. So, but that's the word from the Secretary of State's office. They're pretty much going to declare it around 2 o'clock today that it's going to be a runoff. So that's where we're headed for 4 more weeks of ads that will drive you crazy watching football games.
Do you find it amazing that Governor Kemp wins like he did, and then it's this close between Walker and Warnock?
No, not really.
Not really? Because all the other Republican, state offices, they won, easily.
Well, Lieutenant Governor's still up in the air.
Oh, is it still up in the air?
There's still several races that haven't been decided yet.
Oh, okay. And so it's just amazing that how one will win and another one will be close and stuff like that.
It just goes to show most people vote the way they want to vote. They don't. A lot of people don't vote just down party line. They vote where they
vote for the person, not for the party,
right.
Which is amazing. But that's just what a lot of folks do. I guess I've always been said 40% always vote one way, 40% always vote the other way, and all that money spent for that 20% that votes for the person and not for the party or whatever. Or some of them vote for a particular issue and stuff like that instead of for the overall issues that the party supports.
Well, and Kemp had a clear record too. I mean, the job he did for the state of Georgia was pretty clear cut. I mean, Herschel's a newcomer, so
that's true. That's true. All right, we have a guest here in the studio with us this morning, and Bob, go ahead and introduce our guest and what's going on.
We got our new DDA director in studio. Hallie Gillespie, in with us. Formerly Hallie Graham, recently married, so life's good, and she's got a new job with the city. But appreciate you coming in. A lot going on with the downtown area, especially for the holidays, and that's what you're here to promote. So good to see you, Hallie, and tell us what's on your agenda for today.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for having me. And I just wanted to come and introduce myself in my new role. They have changed the title just a little bit, so I'm now the Downtown Tourism and Recreation Coordinator, which does sit in the DDA position and role and still kind of handles the same job duties as before. They've just kind of added in that recreation. So once we, have a pool, I will be handling all of that, and as of now, handle the rentals for Cracker Williams as well. So I'm excited to be there. It's been hit the ground running since I started about 4 weeks ago, since we're right here at holiday time. So I'm here to promote everything we have going on downtown this holiday season. And first with that is our downtown Christmas open house. That'll be December 1st through 3rd. That is a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. On that Thursday, we will kick off with our tree lighting ceremony. Miss Sybil Lynn will be there to light the tree for us this year. And then we have an array of activities the rest of that evening, and then on Friday and Saturday, and then ending that with the Chamber's annual Christmas parade at 7 p.m.
Okay.
That downtown Christmas open house, will that take place down the old chamber? Are they going to have that park ready by then?
Yes, the park should be ready by then. They are working on it as fast as they can, and they have come a long ways in the past 2-3 weeks that they've got going on it, and it's going to be great, and will be completed by then for us to be able to light the Christmas tree right there in the new Pocket Park, as it's called. I think there will be a renaming of it at some point, but that started before my time, but will be completed now that here I am.
Yeah, see the construction every time.
Yes,
you go
it looks
downtown,
great down there.
good.
They've been doing a great job.
The city
So
voted to name that the James R. Bland Park, I think. So
Yeah, James R. Bland
They're
Park.
going to have a sign and everything else. But I was just wondering if it was going to be ready by the, because you just can't
Yes,
tell what
that is
storm
the
coming and
plan.
things.
Yes,
I
that is
see
the
them working-
plan.
I see them working down there every day. So
that is the
that's-
plan. I spoke with them yesterday, and they're getting the light post up and going in. But again, if the storm comes and however that affects us, if it puts them behind a few days, but the majority of what has to be done is completed, and it's on schedule to be completed by December 1st. So we're excited about that.
Good deal.
You have got, Hallie, you got a lot of bunch of sheets down there. We got you, like you said, you hit the ground running, and y'all doing a lot with the downtown area.
We are. So not only do we have our downtown open house December 1st through 3rd, right now our merchants are having their open house, and that kind of falls on every weekend. It started last weekend. We've got the Berry Patch this weekend. Mine and Yours Boutique and Southern Charm and Elegance are the following weekend. And then the weekend of Thanksgiving, Southern Shabby and Chic Marketplace. And then to kick off our downtown on December 1st, Mary's Bouquet will have their Christmas open house. And that's the merchants downtown. They all plan their own on their time schedule that works for them. And then it also works for the other merchants downtown, that it brings folks down the whole month of December and or November for folks to be in and out of their stores buying holiday gifts and whatnot. So y'all come down and see them the next couple of weekends for their open houses. As well as Thanksgiving is coming up, and we will have some merchants open on Thanksgiving Day from 3 to 7. So you go down and see them then. All this will also be posted on our social media website. So if you're not following the City of Jesup Downtown Development Authority on Facebook, the City of Jesup on Facebook, and then on Instagram is Downtown Jesup. So please follow on there. We have everything listed on there that we have coming up and that's going on. If you have any questions, reach out to us on there or call us. Also on the Saturday after Thanksgiving, that is Shop Small Saturday. American Express started that campaign several years ago, and we piggyback on it and sometimes do our own campaign with that. This year we're going to do pajamas and percents off. So if you wear your pajamas to participating merchants downtown, then you will be offered a % off of your purchase or an item, whatever promotion they have going on. So perfect day after Thanksgiving of all the turkey and eating.
That's going to be interesting to see how that goes.
To wear your pajamas downtown and enjoy a little holiday shopping and get a discount as well. So like I said, and you see we have a ton going on this holiday season downtown.
Okay. Hallie Gillespie in the studio with us this morning, working for the city and tourism. What's the first one? Usually we're used to the DDA director.
Yes,
But
and
your
that's
official
okay.
title is?
The official title now is Downtown Tourism and Recreation Coordinator.
Okay. So you're coordinator. Not director, you're coordinator.
It all falls up under the same thing. As long as something's being done and
That's
we're
right,
promoting downtown and tourism here in Jesup and Wayne County, that's all I care about. I don't care about what you call me. So
Just call her.
yes, just call me. Just show up. Just come.
Let's
just
come to
support.
these events going on
Yes.
in downtown Jesup.
Yes.
Do they have a number to call you? They just call City Hall? Or
You can call City Hall. Our number there is 427-1313. I don't know if I want to give my personal cell
just,
out on the air. So just call
don't
the
worry about
city,
that.
and then
Just
I'll
call
give
the
it to
city.
you later.
I just didn't know if you had an extension down there or just.
No, you just call City Hall, and they'll
ask
direct
for
you to my
I
office.
got you.
Ask for me, and they'll direct you to me. Yep.
All right. How's it working with the downtown merchants? You've got a lot going on here. They open to some of your ideas and what you're doing? Are they giving you feedback? What's going on?
Yes, so far they're very open and want obviously folks to come down town and shop with them during the holidays and throughout the year. My plan is the first of the year to meet with all the merchants again when we get past the holidays, because I know it's a busy time for them to sit down and hear their feedback on things in the past that have been done, things they want to see going forward to help our downtown and to help them. Like I said, I've hit the ground running the past 3 weeks as far as right here at the holiday season and getting promoted and getting everything on the calendar and advertised to get folks downtown with what we have going on. And then the first of the year, meet with all our merchants and businesses downtown. But they have been on board with everything. They're excited for what's going on this holiday season, and I'm excited to work with them, and it's been great so far.
Okay. Anything else going on, Hallie?
I think that's it. I've got a ton of flyers
for everything. It's amazing that you talked
everything.
about all that in this little bit of time. Folks, she's got sheets all over the place here on the different flyers that's going on in downtown Jesup.
I'm very organized, so and I know what we've got going on. Like I said, there's a ton going on for our Christmas open house. I just want to highlight that again on Thursday night. Like I said, we will start
Thursday night, the date?
December 1st.
December 1st.
Yes, is our kickoff of our downtown open house. The tree lighting kicks off the ceremony, and then Santa Claus will be at Cafe Euro from 7 to 9. Popple Seasonal will be on the corner. They'll have their Christmas trees set up, an array of activities for you to do. Also, we want to highlight Autumn Hall Baptist Church will also have their live nativity this year. They are still going to be at the fairground this year, and hopefully next year bringing it back down to downtown Jesup. Then on Friday,
so still out there, huh? It's going to be looking to having them on because they've been kind of popular out there when they haven't out there because a lot of folks can just drive through.
Yeah. Well, this year will be back to their annual or traditional walkthrough.
It'll
So
be a
this will be the
traditional
first
walkthrough
year
this
they're
year.
going back to that, and they wanted to keep it out there one more year. I spoke with John Benner, and he said that they wanted to do it one more year out there and go back into their traditional walkthrough, and then hopefully next year move it back downtown. So I'm hoping that's the case, but if they decide to stay out there because they do have more room for parking and whatnot,
Right.
we understand that, and we'll still promote them. Then on Friday night, December 2nd, we will have Mr. Grinch downtown at Vintage Soul. We'll also have carriage rides downtown. That'll be free. That location will be at the Pocket Park. Popple Seasonal will still be downtown with their blow-ups and inflatables and kid activities. Crawford's Jewelers is going to be hosting a permanent jewelry. And then I think a big thing this year that we're excited for at City Hall is we will have our Christmas music back downtown playing all season. Brian at All Seasons Music has been working on that, and then the Strand has been gracious to house the equipment there. So December 1st, we will kick off the holiday tunes downtown like it used to be years ago.
Right.
So that'll be back downtown. Also on Friday night, we've got a handful of merchants that are going to be staying open late, so please come down and visit with them. Saturday, the December 3rd, the Farmers Market will have their Christmas Bazaar. The Strand is going to have free Christmas movies, and then that Saturday night, the Chamber will host their annual Christmas parade at 7 o'clock. We do have two other dates that Santa Claus will be at Cafe Euro. That'll be December 9th. That's a Friday. And then Saturday, December 17th, you can come and have muffins and hot cocoa with Santa and Mrs. Claus. And again, this is a ton of information I'm giving you, but you can find all this on our social media pages. It's also highlighted, in the newspaper. And you missed any of that and don't have social media or whatnot, you can always call us down at the city for information. But we just invite you all to come down this holiday season to our open house and to all the other events and activities that we have going on this holiday season to promote our downtown and all our merchants and businesses down there.
Well, Hallie, we wish you the best working with the downtown and helping with the merchants downtown and the other areas to bring more people into Jesup, whether it's shopping or recreation or whatever it may be. Congratulations on getting the position, and we look forward to working you for hopefully many years to come to help promote downtown Jesup.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. Any other questions or comments for Hallie this morning?
Good to see you.
All right. Take care. All right. We'll be back more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment right here on 105.5 FM, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO.
South Georgia weather.
Here's your WIFO forecast.
Mostly sunny, gusty northeast winds, highs in the upper 60s. Mostly cloudy, upper 50s for tonight. Tomorrow, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms early. Then showers likely, chance of afternoon thunderstorms and breezy, highs in the low 70s. Veterans Day, chance of showers, slight chance of early thunder, highs in the low 70s. Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the Georgia 811 Weather Center. Contact 811 before you dig.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO. We continue on with the world-famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO. And, Bob, I guess really no surprises last night in Wayne County, or do you think?
I said the Anderson-Thomas race was closer than I thought it might be, but I said he had a lot of people helping him out. A lot of, he had fellow commissioners helping him campaign. So Big Thomas has said it was a tough battle. Normally he runs without opposition, but again, that was a close race. But I mean, I didn't expect the writing candidate to have much success in that. I mean, I said I still don't understand. She got in at the last minute. Jamie had already beaten Kathy Keith. I mean, I don't know how they thought they were going to beat her in that District 5 race, but that's just me.
Maybe just get the feet wet,
Whatever.
Yeah. So. But, James Boot Thomas will continue to serve. I did not realize that he was put in back when he was on here on the show, elected in 1992. So he's been serving District 4 for 30 years now, and will go on for 34 years. And then Jamie Hickox won in District 5 over the write-in candidate, so she'll begin her service to Wayne County in January. And it'll be interesting to see. It's going to have a whole new look there to the county commission come in January. So it's going to be interesting to see what decisions they make, if they make any changes, what the case is going to be. I mean, you hear all kinds of stuff out there, but rumors are rumors.
Find it in January. I said Tim Hopkins, Kevin McCrary, Mike Gordon, Jamie Hickox, James Boot Thomas will be the new board in January.
Yeah,
all new ones after the first of the year,
except for one. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that.
James Boot Thomas, Kevin McCrary.
Kevin McCrary. That's right, Kevin. I forgot about Karen. Yeah, Kevin McCrary and James Boot, the two that won't be returning.
Right. There'll be 3 new commissioners on the board.
Okay. All right. And then, of course, Wayne County normally votes Republican in the state elections. They did that again yesterday. And Kemp won for the governor as re-election, but we're still waiting to see between Warnock and Walker to see if there's going to be a runoff. But from what you're saying and what you're seeing in Stockport, it's going to be a runoff. Is that correct?
I've talked to everybody in the state. They said that's going to be a runoff. Should be officially declared a runoff sometime this afternoon. And neither one able to get over the 50% threshold. So pollsters were dead on in that race. They called it a dead heat. It's a dead heat.
It's amazing how that Libertarian Party always seems to do this in these close races there where they get like 2% or 3% of the vote and just throws those things into runoffs.
4 more weeks. TV stations in Atlanta are happy.
Oh, yeah. All over the state.
They're going to make billions more.
They're going to make a lot more. Matter of fact, we already got rate requests already from our rep firm in Atlanta wanting rates already just in case it did get to a runoff. So they're already prepared. So we'll see if anything comes our way. It's going to be December what?
8th, I think. Don't hold me to it. I think they're saying December 8th.
Well, it'll be a Tuesday, so it'll be either December 6th. Is that first Tuesday there in December? I think it's December 6th. Yeah, December 6th is when it's going to be. So yesterday was the 8th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
4 weeks to be on December 6th. Will be that runoff if everything goes as like it looks like right now between Senator Warnock and Herschel Walker. So it's amazing. And it's you just take a look at all these close races in all these states. I mean, everywhere from Georgia up to Pennsylvania to other ones, just extremely close. One going Republican, one going Democrat. It just shows you how, just amazing how close these races are between two completely different philosophies in running the government.
Watching it nationwide, we're still a divided country. I mean, there's still, the Senate is still up for grabs.
Yeah, still up for grabs.
So it's amazing watching the coverage last night. Several surprises, some not surprised, but
Yeah.
But the pollsters in the state of Georgia are pretty much dead on. They had Kemp with a sizable lead. He won by a sizable margin, and they had the Herschel Warnock things a dead heat. It's a dead heat. So, but people that did their polling did a good job.
Apparently, yeah.
I've never been polled. You ever been polled?
No, never been.
It's
Never
people
been.
all the time.
No.
Everybody's here. So.
Well, if I get a phone call from a number that I don't recognize, I don't answer it.
Talked to Buddy Carter last night.
Most of the time, unless
congratulated him. Like I said, he won easily.
Who's that?
Buddy Carter.
Okay, yeah, he won easily.
I said we'll have him back on the show shortly. Get his thoughts on the statewide races. So I'm sure he'll get actively involved. He's a big Herschel Walker supporter. So that's what you'll see. You'll see a lot of people now that their race is over get out and actively get behind either Democrat or Republican candidates. So be interesting. But the statewide race. Like I said, Oprah came.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Came.
It's going to be interesting to see if President Biden comes down. If Warnock wants Biden to come down to campaign, they didn't get him to campaign for him this last time. You didn't see Biden anywhere promoting, trying to promote Warnock. Camp just didn't invite the president in. But
smart.
Maybe they will this time.
That's smart strategy. They don't want Biden to come down.
Well, Biden's been in other places, so it'll be interesting to see, what happens in the next 4 weeks.
The key will be getting the turnout. That's the thing. You see it all the time.
You always see on these runoffs. It's the turnout.
You're talking about Thanksgiving holiday. You're talking about getting ready for Christmas. People get tied up in their everyday life, and the question is who can get their people back out to the polls in 4 weeks. So
right.
That's always the problem. We've seen that in local elections where people just don't show up to vote because they get distracted and get involved in other things. So.
Right.
That'll be the key, who can get their people out in 4 weeks.
Somebody wants to know what the official count is in the House nationwide. It's up in the air.
Yeah.
It's still up in the air. If every precinct.
I think the Republicans were going to win the House. The Senate's what's up for grabs.
Yeah.
I think the House is going.
Well, I don't think if the Republicans win the House, it's not by as many votes or as many seats as they thought. Okay.
But watching the coverage last night, everybody I watched said that the Republicans are going to have the control of the House. The Senate's what's up for grabs, and they feel good about that. But there's still several key states. Georgia's a key state. Nevada's a key state. So each have a path to victory. The question is how those states shake out.
Right, and how they do. I voted yesterday around 2:00, and if every precinct throughout the nation was as efficient as our voting polls are here in Wayne County, our precincts here, they'd already know the tallies, I think, because it was nice, efficient, helpful every step of the way, and when you left there, you felt very good about that your vote counted correctly.
And just hats off to those people that take the time and be poll workers here in Wayne County, because like I said, is all across the county, all I heard was everything was running smoothly.
Just as smooth as could be.
Didn't hear any complaints. The lines moved quickly. So hats off to Tammy Thornton, the probate judge, and her staff, and everybody involved at the voter registrar's office. So from all reports and watching it going to different polling sites, everything just looked like it was running very smoothly here in Wayne County. And the election results came in quickly last night as well. So thanks again. Like I said, I appreciate them. They're very hospitable when I go down there. They give me an office to be able to use the phone, so they get the results to us quickly. So, again, thanks again to Tammy and her staff and all the hospitality showed us last night. So appreciate it.
Yeah, you can tell the poll workers are trained well. And poll workers who are interested in making sure that you have as easy a process as possible, no problems or anything like that. You hear these stories in other precincts throughout the country where there's problems and there's poll workers who seem to have a bias one way or the other or something like that, and that's not the way it should be. When you go in, it should be totally neutral, efficient, trained well. You get your vote done, you're gone without poll workers having any type of biases of any type. We don't here in Wayne County. I mean, it was great here in Wayne County. But in other precincts somewhere, you've got poll workers who have, agendas, and they shouldn't have that. You shouldn't be a poll worker and have agenda. You should just make sure that voters come in, get their vote in correctly, and answer any questions, and then so they can go on, so you can get the next person voting. But just congratulations to Tammy and everyone involved with the elections here in Wayne County. Just went fantastic, great training. They all did good. Matter of fact, I complimented when I left. I said, y'all did fantastic. It was just great. All right, so we'll keep people updated throughout the day from the Georgia News Network on the state results. And, of course, the national from Fox News Radio. We have that for you every single hour. Matter of fact, we're fixing to have the most current update from Fox News every single hour to keep you updated. And, of course, they keep, they're very interested in the Georgia race, so they'll keep folks updated on what's going on here in the state of Georgia, too. All right, what else is going on, Bob?
And Georgia's back at number 1.
Yeah, you Dogs are back at number 1.
Go Dogs. Key game Saturday night at Starkville, so got to deal with those cowbells.
The cowbells, huh?
We saw what the noise did in Athens, so it's hard to hear yourself talking.
Speaking of the noise in Athens, when I was listening to the Chuck Oliver show, we air the Chuck Oliver show on our AM station, which is Fox Sports 1370 AM, WLOP The Buzz, just sports talk all the time from the folks from Fox Sports. Plus, we air Chuck Oliver. He's not from Fox Sports, but he's from Atlanta, and he talks college football all year long. And yesterday he was interviewing a reporter from one of the papers or whatever up in Knoxville, Tennessee. Okay, guy had been covering SEC football for 21 years. Okay, and he said that if he had to rank Sanford Stadium in terms of one of the worst places for a visiting team to play, he would have ranked them either 5th or 6th. Not really known as a very loud, rabid fans. Can on occasions, but not year in, year out. But he said that in 21 years of covering college football here in the Southeastern Conference, that was the loudest that he's ever heard any stadium. And he could tell that it was rattling the Tennessee players. They just didn't know what to do with it. And so the fans came through to help the Bulldogs win.
I mean, Kirby encouraged it all week long, and he got executive one. I DVR'd the game and got home. It was interesting. Before the game, right before kickoff, they had the sideline reporter trying to interview Kirby. She asked him a question, and he says, "I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said," because that's how loud it was. I mean, it. I've been to Athens many times. That's as loud as the Notre Dame game was pretty loud, but this one was.
That's what reporter said. It was awful.
It was wild.
Yeah.
I mean, but like I said, in the players, every time the student section was just incredible, because every time it got, it would get a little bit quiet. The Georgia players would go over there and tell that student section to get going, and I mean, it was fun. Some people that were there said their ears are still ringing. So.
Yeah. Chuck Oliver was interviewing this guy from Knoxville, Tennessee, the reporter from Knoxville, and he just said that that was, the loudest he'd ever heard a stadium. And it was interesting to hear him, talk about the game from a Tennessee perspective and so forth. But that and the fact that we have such great athletes. Line, and then of course the defenders and so forth was able to shut down Tennessee. It gave a good report on what Georgia did to shut down Tennessee's high-powered offense.
Kirby showed what a great defensive coach he was. I mean, there he is. I mean, he had a game plan. It worked to perfection. So, Stetson had a great game.
Okay, and
got his name up there in the Heisman. I saw some Heisman polls yesterday. He's jumped up there back in the top 5. So.
Oh, he has? That's fantastic. Well, you ought to. I mean, look what he's done.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, how can he not be invited?
Yeah.
If he leads Georgia another undefeated season, I mean, how's he not in New York?
I have no idea because he's putting up good numbers and so forth. And speaking of college football, Georgia Southern plays a Thursday night game this week. They'll be playing tomorrow night at Louisiana. And we'll have that game for you right here on 105.5 FM Big Dog Country WIFO with the pregame beginning tomorrow afternoon at 5:30 with kickoff at 7:30 tomorrow night. So Georgia Southern Eagle football beginning at 5:30, pregame, 7:30 kickoff tomorrow right here on 105.5 FM Big Dog Country WIFO. All right, Bob, we're all out of time. It is now, well, first of all, the world-famous Butch and Bob show here on WIFO has been brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.